Hello Chocks and Chocettes, name in between, Chocolo Roberto here for another video review. This is a special one, it's the new Skittles Colourful Crunchy Cookies. Yeah, I hope that's right. Yes. Yeah, it's an interesting one, these ones. Yeah, thanks to typical expert scout Scotty for picking these ones out again and letting me know about them. Yeah, so thanks so much to him for that. Yeah, basically, I think there's a few of these have been done of late. I think I seem to remember doing an M&M's one, or was it a Galaxy one, or both? I think Galaxy ones I'm sure I reviewed at some point. Yeah, and basically to come in is like this kind of packaging. Yeah, and it's just various sort of typical, I think usually, is it Mars? I'm not sure who the makers are behind them really, but I'm sure it's the same makers on each of them. Yeah, Mars Confectionery, yeah, so suitable vegetarians it says, yeah. So yeah, so I think there's a few of these basically, and sort of bordering around your sort of some sweets. They're making cookie version of these, but these are a bit more different than normal because Skittles, you wouldn't have said normally would lend itself to a cookie, so very interesting. But I'd say there are other ones as well. And speaking of which, yes, I've done other reviews. I've done about 660 or 670 maybe by now. So in this corner here, there'll be a link to a playlist of all my other reviews. So if you like this one, and of course, if you'd like to like the video and subscribe to my channel, please check those out as well after you've done so. It'd be great if you could give them a watch and leave a comment over here as well, of course. Yeah, and I do have a Patreon and YouTube member scheme going on, so check those out as well. I'll be, as I say, probably up here, there'll be a link to it, or down below in the description, or both. So please check them out, it'll be hugely appreciated. Okay, yeah, so on to the review then. Yeah, so very interesting one, these ones, I think you'd say. I've lost my voice there. Yeah, I think very interesting. I mean, not your typical idea for a cookie Skittles. I mean, maybe something like, I don't know, let's say Galaxy, or I don't know, any other M&M's even, but Skittles being sort of candy, a bit different. So I don't know whether there really are Skittles in these, or it's just something that's representing Skittles. I'm not sure. I imagine it probably won't be, but we'll see. I mean, what does it say? Crunchy cookies containing coloured sugar pieces with a fruity flavour. Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't say containing Skittles or anything like that, does it? I mean, I know it probably wouldn't say that anyway, but yeah. Well, you never know. Coloured sugar pieces, but doesn't sound very Skittles-like, does it, that? So yeah, so I think it's probably, yeah, portions per pack 9. Portion size 18 grams. It's per cookie 18 grams, so it's 92 calories. Not too bad. 4.6 grams of fat, 2.3 of which are saturates. Per 100 grams, 511 calories, 26 grams of fat, 13 of which are saturates. Tray recycle, film don't recycle, it says. Yeah, it's an interesting one there. So not too bad, one cookie 92 calories, but they're probably quite small actually. Interesting packaging as well. Yeah, not too bad. Bit plain in places, but overall on the front looks quite nice. But you can clearly see it's like some kind of, you know, yeah, plastic casing inside. We've got a nice rainbow of Skittles. I think it looks good. Obviously there are some, you know, it's really just this little bit in the middle, isn't it? So, you know, it's a lot smaller, you know, when you have all these. I don't know why it's got to have these on the side. And then there's a plastic tray, of course, with lips. You can feel the lips already, you know. Okay. Right, well, I think we give it an open then. Yeah, it looks very nice. Let's see what it looks like. Let's give it an open. Okay, once again, give these the Skittles Colourful Crunchy Cookies an open. So, yeah, let's do it. Okay. Yeah, so as I said before, there's kind of a sort of tray in here, plastic tray. Okay, interesting. So, yeah, okay. There you go, 9 of them, I think it was. Yeah, there's 9 there. So, looks an interesting one, doesn't it? So, let's have a look. Yeah. A nice smell to them. Yeah, look quite, I think they look relatively like they do on the front. I mean, obviously not quite as glamorised, however you'd say it, you know, spruced up, but they look relatively like it, just a bit more scruffy, but yeah. Okay, so what's the, you can clearly see here though, there's this massive sort of plastic shell in here. The biscuits are nowhere near as, you know, wide as that. I mean, the plastic shell is, so it sort of like peters in and out a bit, sort of like, you know, caves in a bit here, but it's about 8 centimetres wide. The biscuit itself is about 6, so 2 centimetres lost there, you know, 6 in diameter, height wise, about 1 centimetre, maybe a bit more in places. Okay, let's give it a snap. Yeah, so I've snapped it there, but there's nothing, I don't know if it's just unlucky there, but there's nothing in between on either side of them. So if everything's just on the top. Even when I've quartered it now, there's still nothing there. So therefore all these things are just on the top of the biscuit, which is a bit... This is the only snap side I've got where something's on the top. That's a bit worrying, isn't it? So hopefully, I mean, there's a lot on the top. I mean, you can see, you know, there are stuff there, but you know, you'd expect it to go all the way through. Some on the bottom there, though, in this case. So maybe it's just unlucky there. You can see some things there. Let's try. Yeah, I don't know. Still, I don't know. I still want to snap this one in half. There's still nothing really there to see. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, there you go. That's the only time I've seen something actually in it there. So yeah, it took a lot of attempts at. I say there's something on the bottom of this one here, but I was trying to snap to there. But yeah, so there seems to be that many things going on. But oh well, I think we should. So it tastes like maybe it's enough to just have them on the top. So so that gives you the look and the appearance anyway, having them on the top. So yeah, maybe they've just gone all out and put them there. Let's do it then anyway. Let's give them a taste. See what they're like. Proof's in the pudding. Let's go. Let's give these Skittles crunchy, colourful, colourful crunchy cookies a taste. Yeah, so we can give this a go. So let's right. So I've got half one here from when I was snapping them a minute ago. Let's say we're a bit worried about all the colours just being at the top. Only in a few places it seems to go right to be in the middle of the cookie. So okay, let's give it a taste. They certainly don't look Skittle-like, do they? I mean, there's colours in there, but these just be green and red, really. Maybe some pink, but there's no purples. As well, maybe a yellow actually in place there. I feel like they could be more Skittle-like. Let's see if you can see it just there. Mainly it's green and pink, I think. Maybe some red. Alright, well, let's see what they taste like. Let's do it. Let's give it a taste. There's a vague sort of fruity taste, a bit reminiscent of Skittles, but nothing really obviously Skittle-like. I think the pieces are sort of, yeah, there's one there. You can see it's like you know, it's like one of those, is it a rainbow drop or something they call those sort of penny sweets you can get? A bit more like those really. So I guess it wouldn't ever really be anything like Skittles. It'd be too hard to have in the biscuit Skittles, but there's also something that's quite hard in here. You can certainly feel them crunching when you bite them, but they're not really that fruity. Yeah. I mean, if you're a Skittles fan, you'd be disappointed here because they're not really Skittles-like at all. It doesn't really particularly taste Skittly. There's a vague Skittles-like taste. You know, you can taste something that's vaguely reminiscent of Skittles, but it's more like, as I say, it's more like they're just like, I'm sure they're called rainbow drops. It's more like that really, which I guess is kind of on, you know, what's the word? Well, I'm sure, I don't know if it's in tune or something with the actual product, because I guess it is taste the rainbow and stuff, but it's not. That's not a Skittle. You know, if you had like, you know, the sort of the soft, you know, the giant Skittles, which are a bit soft, something like that in the biscuit. Cookie, and because the biscuit itself's quite normal as well. It's not a great cookie really. Yeah, this one's got quite a lot of pieces in, but as I say, nothing in the middle of the biscuit particularly. Yeah, maybe just at the top slightly, but so a bit disappointing really. As I said, the cookie's not a great one. Yeah. It needs something a bit more satisfying in there. I mean, it'd be nice to have a better cookie. I'm saying something that tasted a bit more Skittles-like. Let's give it a bit of a dunk. See if that unleashes any flavour or anything, but I don't think it will. I don't think these would last very long in being dunked as well. There's not many biscuits that don't taste nicer when dunked. I always say that really, it's true. These ones though, are not really a great biscuit to be honest with you. They don't taste that great when dunked either, you know, they're just very plain. You know, I think the plainness is kind of shown when dunked as well, because it kind of, less of a crunch and more just flavour, and there's not much there. And as I say, it's continuously got it where there's just no cookie, bits in the centre either. And they don't taste very Skittle-like at all. I think this is really, the only reason it's anything like Skittles is the colours are slightly Skittly, but they're not really. As I say, if you look at that, you wouldn't really think Skittles, at all really. There's nothing, I mean, at least it'll make them look like Skittles, even if they don't taste like them. Or even, fake it, have it sort of, so it's just like something that each biscuit is like coloured a different Skittle colour. Looks like a Skittle, like it's a giant, red biscuit, with an S on it, and the purple one and the green one, Even if it still is the same biscuit underneath, make it do that. Maybe at least have the illusion of it being Skittles like, because this could be anything really. Yeah, not a great biscuit. Don't taste very Skittles like at all. It vaguely looks Skittles like. Excuse me, got a biscuit in my throat. They vaguely look Skittles like, but only because of the colours, and they don't. But as I say, that's it. And you wouldn't really. I think you'd think these are one of these cheap products from a pound shop or something that's just meant to look like something special. And really, that's what it tastes like. Yeah, very disappointing. I think all these cookies in this range though have been pretty bad. The Galaxy ones and all the other ones they've done. Because the biscuits themselves, the foundation of the biscuit just isn't a great biscuit. And I think this one could have been really special. They could have coloured the biscuit a certain colour. I know they, artificial colours or whatever. Notwithstanding, could have made more of an attempt and made it look like a Skittle, the biscuit itself, or something like that, one way or another. But obviously it might cost more money or something. But at least make an effort. But this is a bit rubbish, really. Yeah. So it doesn't taste like Skittles, doesn't look like Skittles. The biscuit's not very good anyway. There isn't Skittles anywhere near it really, other than just some colours that aren't even really, the proper Skittles colours. I mean, they're vaguely like them, but it could easily be anything. As I say, just some cheap biscuit from a very, a cheap pound shop or something. And it wouldn't surprise me if that's what they were. Had I not known that's what it was on the front. It's meant to be Skittles. So yeah, I think it's got to be a 2 out of 5 really. It's just not very good at all. Couldn't really recommend these. It's not horrible, but it's very below average biscuit and nothing really at all resembling Skittles in any way, other than perhaps some colours that may or may not be rainbow coloured. And even then they're not the correct colours anyway, I wouldn't have said. So yeah, 2 out of 5. Very disappointing. Couldn't recommend these, and I don't think I'll ever be having them again, let's put it that way. Oh well, a shame, never mind. Could have been good, but just isn't. So never mind. Well, let me know what you think if you've had these, and what you think of them really. But as I say, I struggle to believe that you'll think anything better of them than I would, but you never know. Let me know either way. It was great to hear from you. So leave a comment or free, and subscribe to my videos if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, and YouTube and program if you can. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye.